makita pa rin yung playlist niya, kailangan babawa lang ako. Sige, baba mo na lang ako konti para hindi na lang
May player watch tayo. Hindi, para hanapin mo na rin. Kamusta yung yun?
O ano, gusto mong mataas? Ha?
Bibigay ko kay Echang. Yapin nung nakaradyo mo dito, diba? Kinuha yung isa.
Welcome to the Binyan Football Stadium. For today's match, the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 between Maharlika Taguig FC and Loyola FC. We thank you all for coming today and encourage you to visit the Philippines Football League Facebook page and the official PFL website, pfl.org.ph, for more details on the Philippines Football League.
Ito ako siya, hello.
Player number 19, Luis Serge Chowder.
Tatlo. Oo.
Player number 20, Randall Sulaiman.
Pag ano ko, meron
Player
din.
number 28, Nancy Ray Villanueva. Head coach is Dong Yu Jun. Here are the starting lineup for Loyola FC. Player number 22, Jesse Real Semblante. Player number 4, Mark Jason
Dito, taas mo.
Naka-auto yan.
Baba.
Nakababa na. Nakababa na yan.
Auto mo na lang.
Naka-auto. Pag nawawala yung araw, ano? Oo, dumili. Apo.
Naka-auto po ito.
Naka-auto. Okay, sir.
Kuya, wait lang. See?
Two clubs who are quite on a roll here dito sa ating torneo at sinusubukan pang pagandahin, paangatin yung kanilang kartada. Silang dalawa naman ang maghaharap ngayong Lunes as we bring you Maharlika Taguig FC and Loyola FC here in the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season. Magmula po rito sa Laguna, back here inside the Binyan Football Stadium as we bring you this Monday doubleheader. And ang ating unang laro nga is between Maharlika and Loyola. Susundan pa yan ng isa pang bakbakan mamayang alas 7. And so let's take a look at ano bang itsura ng ating doubleheader for this Monday. Well, a rare weekday offering once more. And let's take a look at the two matches here. Umpisa natin with Maharlika and Loyola. Mamaya namang alas 7, it's Mendiola and Manila Digger. That's number 2 Manila Digger going up against number 10 Mendiola. But first things first, mabalik tayo, Maharlika Taguig and Loyola. Tingnan natin yung ating league table to have a better picture. Ano ba yung magandang mga ginawa rito? Itong dalawang kopanan nito. Let's take a look at Loyola currently with 13 points, back-to-back victories against Davao and the youth national team. That's why angat na sila to number 7 same amount of points against Davao. May pagkakataon pang paangatin yung kanilang record dito sa gitna ng ating league table. In the meantime, Maharlika Taguig also, they drew against Stallion. They won against Davao, up to 9 points now. And another opportunity for them na pagandahin pa yung kanilang record. 2 wins, 3 draws. Their 11th match of the season so far. And let's take a look at the starters for both clubs. Unahin na natin ang Maharlika Taguig. You'll see some of the names here. And Nathan Rilloraza alongside yung kanyang fellow midfielder Jorol Aristorenas andyan to man the area for Maharlika Taguig and coach Jung Dongkyu. You also have the likes of Raymond Abo and John Saldivar doon naman sa likuran. Sa bandang unahan naman, Darlton Digha and Frank Isaac Ano will try to make it happen offensively. Dumako naman tayo sa Loyola. They have quite a different look here as far as their starters are concerned. Wala po si Andes, wala si Takardon, yung mga familiar names na alam natin kayang gumawa ng early offense for them. They are going to play but as substitutes. Makikita natin kung ipapasok sila ni Coach Roxy Dorlas. But we have the veterans Kurt Dizon, Ivan Wano. We have the defender Clyde Vitualia as well. A different look for them. Mark Tobias, the former UP skipper, also here to start for Loyola, as well as some of their foreign reinforcements. Siyempre si Kasua Sudo and Koki Narita. No? Some of the new signings as well. Christian Peñalosa, Aaron Vasquez, nakita natin dyan. We are moments away from the official march in and pre-match pleasantries, so don't go away. It's Maharlika Taguig and Loyola kicking off in just a short while on matchday.ph. And there you have it, the official march in Maharlika. Sila po yung mga nakaputi and then Loyola. Quite the contrast here, naka-royal blue. Let's take a look at the match officials for now. The lead referee is Chris Mark Nanyola. The assistants are Hussein Mag-Usara and Brian Buergo. The fourth official, Mick John Pineda. And your commissioner is Ira Ilan. Handshake time and toss coin time for the two captains, Aristorenas and Dizon. A good segue for us to bring in yung mga player to watch natin. That's Nathan Rilloraza, midfielder, only 23 years of age, number 21 for Maharlika Taguig. And also the starting 11 here for Maharlika. Perhaps a good way for Coach Jong Dong-gyu to incorporate yung mga bago pa nilang players, and to again just continue having that identity, establishing that identity as they have this new management, new affiliate, kumbaga, the Vikings Football Club from Chinese Taipei. On the other hand, on your screens right now, Loyola FC. Siyempre yung dalawang veterano nila, Ivan Wano and Kurt Dizon, sort of will have to really take care of the offense here. Again, Takardon and Andes nasa substitutes ngayon for Coach Roxy. Interesting look sa kanilang starting 11 here. Definitely a different look for them. Ganun rin siguro yung mindset. They're trying to incorporate the new signings. Mamaya pag-uusapan pa natin yung mga bago nilang player rito. They do have, of course, the familiar names. Sina Pedro, Pete Forusuelo, and then John Clyde Vitualia. Moments away from kick-off. Napapanood niyo po sa matchday.ph. This is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season. It's Immaculate White against Royal Blue here in Binyan, Laguna. Here inside the Binyan Football Stadium. First of two offerings on a Monday sa pagpapatuloy po ng inyong torneo. And here we go. And it's Wano to kick us off here. Papunta agad kay Pinto Noguera. Well, a long ball there for Sudo as Loyola is playing from right to left on your screens. Maharlika Taguig left to right. Opening few seconds. Double bounce kay Ano. Trying to send that forward. Ito for sure, magkakaroon ng konting kapaan talaga ito in terms of just ibang-iba yung starting 11 rito for both teams. And nabanggit nga natin Loyola, quite a streak for them. Back-to-back wins. Sinusubukan pa nila siyempre umangat pa doon sa league table. 13 points now for Loyola. Maharlika also a good way to usher yung kanilang panibagong chapter. A draw against Talio, that was a scoreless draw. And against Davao also, that was a convincing win against Davao. You had goals from Kaule and Digha. And so opening few minutes here. Loyola, pass back muna. They try to stretch the defense here of Maharlika. Pupunta sa likod. And that is Mark Jesar Tobias, former captain of UP. They try to go direct here. They have the numbers. But it took quite some time to get that ball. And the pass forward from Pinto, masyadong mabilis para kay Sudo. So it's pretty obvious that Sudo is going to be one of the options here. Right now playing the wing here. And then doon naman sa bandang kanan, you have Wano and Dizon. Loyola with the first few possessions. Maharlika trying to build from the back. Di pa nakakarating yung bola dito sa kanilang attacking half. Errant pass pero iiwan na lang para kay Palobo. Interesting caller as well for the shot stopper here. It's Peach for Maharlika Taguig. And sa kabilang banda naman, you will see it in just a a few sequences, pero si Jesse Semblante nakakulay orange naman para sa Loyola. Foot race for this ball. Hayaan na lang lumabas as it goes to Maharlika once more. Oh, this is the challenge as we always say. Paano ba itatawid yung bola to the attacking third or the attacking half, where of course they can start to create chances. And just a deliberate approach here for Maharlika. Feeling out process, but they lose it to Sudo. It will remain with Loyola. Vitualia, one of the two fullbacks here. Pinto couldn't get quite the control there. And Terrence Smith, hinarangan na lang. Glad to have you join us on this Monday afternoon again. Coming to you live from the Binyan Football Stadium. Monday doubleheader po tayo ngayon in the Philippines Football League. Magandang hapon po sa kanilang lahat. Mabuhay Pilipinas. It's Levi Verora on the call. Mamaya po it's Mendiola and Manila Digger. As this is a long one again. Sent back for Balobo. No shots so far for either side. And in a way, you like the mindset for both coaches. This is the opportune time to kind of integrate both players. As this is going to be a pass back for Semblante. That is Jesse Semblante, the starting goalkeeper for Loyola. Sending it immediately to the middle. Couple of passes here, releasing to Sudo. Sudo lobs it inside, and that one just grazes the front area of the goal. Alam natin to si Kazuha Sudo, naka-score in his very first match for Loyola. Oh, that was a lot closer than it looked in real time. Kung iba lang yung side spin or pectus doon, that might have went in. Sudo, of course, a Japanese national, signed during the transfer window. Just trying to fortify that front for Loyola. Katulong ni na Dizon, ni na Andes, ni na Takardon. And now Maharlika Taguig has it. No call. Aristorenas trying to win it back. They do. Now they send it to the middle. Clearance from the Loyola defense. Now it's interesting kung ano yung gagawin ng Maharlika when they have that ball dito sa kanilang unahan. We saw Zambrano Lopez. Ano? That one captured by Semblante. Called to action itong si Semblante. And quick counter agad. Iniisip ng Loyola. A slight push. Tatawagan yan. Pinto. Pero ito yung bola from Digha. Trying to connect with Ano. And that was close as well. Kung nasakto lang yun, it could have been just a tap in for Isaac Ano. For 7 minutes. No shortage of action kaagad dito. Between Maharlika and Loyola. Pinto sends that ball to the edge of the box. No blue shirt there, although they get a second ball here. Pero si Pedro ibinigay lang kay Kenry Balobo. Now Balobo, we definitely associate him with Kaya, but again just trying to carve out his own identity as well. And more playing time. Played briefly for Mendiola, and then now he is with Maharlika Taguig. Forosuelo. 8 minutes in, iiwan na lang nila for semblante. And teams do that para syempre there is an extra outfield player. So they try to look for the open spots here. This ball takes a bounce. Andun si Narita, but couldn't get quite to it. A lot of touches already for Balobo. Although again, no shots yet for either side. But of course, the playing conditions here, we always mention you play with the field that's given to you. And right now, it is sunny, it is hot. Mahangin dahil may amihan. But still, it is scorching hot here so far. Hindi pa bumababa ang araw. This is Aristorenas wearing the captain's armband for Maharlika to open the proceedings here. Nababanggit natin sa mga nakaraang broadcast natin, dual sport athlete ito dahil pati yung FIFA esports version nilalaro niyan. Ball forward, Vitualia sacrificing his body to get the stop, and that kind of delays the offensive here. And you can see the size disparity here, shoulder to shoulder, and then also the clearance. It's going to be a throw in for Maharlika. Again, Maharlika, sila po yung nakaputi, and Loyola in blue. Palpalatok. Well, usually Palpalatok plays defense, but as a fullback, medyo siya yung inangat ngayon, He's playing left winger this time around. If you look at the start list, 5 defender yung ini-start for Maharlika. Although again, Brian Jeffrey Palpalatok playing the wing this time around. And then you have the likes of Smith, Lucindo, Saldivar, and Abo. Doon naman sa likuran. It is a foul, so it's a set piece here. Zambrano Lopez set to deliver. Si Kurt Dizon lang yung haharang. Try to make it difficult. Kalaban rin ng Loyola rito yung araw. Definitely there's that silaw factor. Here's the delivery. Good height on that one. Pero napunta lang kay Forosuelo. And Loyola will release. Always after every stop, Loyola, couple of passes and that ball is immediately in the midfield. Hindi sila nag-aaksaya ng oras dito. Quick counter ang gusto ng Loyola. Well, possessions-wise, it's kind of 50-50 now. Nag-umpisa Loyola with most of the ball. And then Maharlika paunti-unti. Abo. Trying to control. Waiting for some backup. There's Dalton Digha. Coach Dalton. Another lob inside. Pero dalawang defender ng Loyola doon. Tobias and Vitualia. Tutulong doon. They recycle. Maharlika, mababa ang bigay. Collision there, Pinto and Saldivar. They let it go and Balobo will collect. There is a stoppage, obviously. Anderson, Pinto, Noguera quite shaken up after that collision with John Ren Saldivar. 13 minutes into the contest and kailangan lang ng assistance dito ni Pinto. Now two usual starters here for Loyola na coming off the bench as well. Sina Philip Anderson tsaka si Dijumani Burnett. Hindi rin starters for this match. Of course, Anderson, one of the two center backs, and then Dijumani Burnett kind of plays that attacking midfield. Siko sa mukha from John Ren Saldivar. Let's take a look at this. That landed for sure. Ang tanong lang dyan if it was an obvious extension, if there's also that intent to hurt. But definitely Pinto felt that and was down for a few moments. And so ilalabas muna siya dito sa labas ng touchline. Loyola momentarily down to 10 men. Maharlika will restart the offense here with an extra outfield player. Pinto now back in action. Balik tayo sa 11 against 11. Aristorenas. Oh, good through pass, but that was offside. And Semblante didn't even bother to challenge. Nakita niya. The flag was up. Konting timing lang. That would have been... well, that was close. But great intent from Aristorenas. Kind of looked... it was still in play from that angle, to say the least. Loyola quite fortunate getting a break there. Semblante didn't have to challenge. Now this is onside. Ooh! That will count as a deflection, kaya pwedeng saluhin ni Semblante. Forosuelo got a touch. It was Abo who was right there in the thick of things inside the box. "15 minutes have gone by. First half action. Great setup from the middle once more. And then Abo. Sinubukan pa yung extra pass. And then Forosuelo. Medyo delikado yun, but it was a deflection. So nakikita natin for now, no? Brandon Zambrano Lopez and Darlton Digha, sila yung nagbibigay ng bola in trying to set up yung kanilang mga kakampi for this again, no, relatively new look Maharlika Taguig side, and that partnership with the Vikings, a club based in Taiwan. In the meantime, a set piece here. That one above and out from Pinto, who is still kind of feeling the effects of that elbow to the face. Kita natin, medyo hawak niya pa rin yung kanyang forehead. And another goal kick here for Balobo. Ano? Loyola again. Sudo waits for that patiently. Sudo trying to dance. Dalawa na ang nag-aabang. And somehow forcing a corner here. One-on-one sila dun ni John Ren Saldivar, and the first corner for either side belongs to Loyola. Now, usually with Tacardon starting, siya yung kumukuha nitong mga corner set piece. And so now, it's Ivan Wano.
Actually, maganda yung angulo. Yung bar lang talaga.
Here's the delivery. Good height into this one, poked loose. And last touch on the Loyola player. Maharlika will complete the stop. Good height on this delivery by and that was just a header. No one else got to it. It was wide to the right for Loyola. Technically their first shot of the afternoon so far. Back and forth action as a foul. Doon sa gitna. Well, the pace right now of the match is quite relaxed. As we expected, both clubs again opting to shuffle it, mix it up. Palobo. Abo got a touch. Vitualia was there. And iki-clear na lang ni Vitualia. Saldivar. Babalik sa kanya. Hinahabol ng depensa. Zambrano Lopez with some room to work with. Maharlika gets it back. Tarleton. Quick pass here into the box. That one deflected by Pedro. Buhay pa ito. Digha. Ibabalik muna sa bandang likod. And now here's the cross. Into the hands of Semblante. Not a problem for now. And Semblante. Sinusubukan agad yung counter. Pero hahawak na lang muna. Now here's the delivery. That was from Palpalatok. Tumatakbo doon si Ano, pati si Abo. That one straight to the midst of Semblante. And now suddenly Loyola with some numbers here in their attacking third. Dizon shoots it and it's with Palobo again. That one definitely challenged itong si Kenry Balobo. Kurt Dizon, the left-footed volley. But Kenry Balobo right there sa tabi nung near post, collecting that one with relative ease as we approach the 20th minute of this opening half. Maharlika and Loyola, both clubs again trying to improve yung kanilang record as Sudo with some showcase of skill. Yun nga lang, nawala ang bola. Sudo again, one of those players trying to make a name for himself. He's been to a handful of countries and now the Philippines being his latest stop. Lopez. Digha. Quick touching here and again the offside flag is up. They target Isaac Ano again. That was from Rillo Raza. Tingnan natin ito. Ooh, that was close again. And the likes of Aristorenas and Rillo Raza, of course, contesting. The ball just takes a high bounce and it sails out. Balik sa Maharlika ang bola. They have been getting to kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin. It's very clear that Ano is their option number one. It's just a matter of the build-up here. But they lost control. Tobias, former Philippines under-19 midfielder. And ang kakampi ni Takardon sa UP. Now they're together here sa Loyola, and as I say that, an errant pass on the part of Tobias. Maharlika Taguig, the last 10 minutes or so, they have the control of the ball. Babalik muna dito kay Balobo. Good involvement as well from Terrence Smith. Sudo trying to set himself up. And now to the middle. Vitualia aangat. Numbers once more for Loyola. A good recovery from Maharlika. Delaying that sequence. Halfway mark of the first half. 23 minutes into this one. Dizon unable to keep that ball in play. Sayang yon, medyo nakaangat na yung Loyola doon sa kanilang attacking third. Ano, able to control this one. Binigay kay Digha. There was some interference and this one looked like a high boot. And Darlton Digha telling our referee Chris Mark Nanyola 2 times. 2 beses ginawa sa akin. Tingnan natin. Well, that was the initial contact. Christian Peñalosa, player number 71 from Loyola, is from Dumaguete. He send that ball to the center space once more pero walang tao doon. Dizon keeps it alive and a quick through ball. Hahabulin ito ni Ivan Wano and Terrence Smith. No other choice there but to send the ball out. They win a significant amount of distance, Loyola. Quick throw in. Wano able to turn but Balobo was there. Paunti-unti, Maharlika, or Loyola rather, getting their shots here. Dalawa na yan. On target, one from Dizon, one from Wano. Yung Maharlika naman, they're getting the passes to set up yung kanilang mga player. But Loyola's defense, hindi rin naman nagpapabaya. And now it's Digha once more. Arguably a late call here but it will remain with Maharlika. Looks like si Pinto ang natawagan doon sa bandang gitna. Now here's Peñalosa. Oh, it's the midsection there. Peñalosa hindi na pigilan yung kanyang momentum. And napasubsob bahagya doon sa kalaban. Into a free kick for Maharlika. Decent height on this one and then the header is collected by Semblante. That was Frank Ano again pero palubo yung kanyang header so not really a problem there for Semblante kahit may konting again silaw factor dito so far. Well, back and forth we go here. 26 minutes now into the opening half. Paunti-unti, we're also feeling that, the pace is starting to pick up. Digha. Across. Intended for Frank Ano. Aurelio Raza is there. Well, trying to battle Pedro for possession. Maharlika gets it back. But it's going to be a build-up again from the midfield. Zambrano Lopez, Aristorenas. Now they stretch the floor. They involve Terrence Smith. Babalik nila dito sa bandang kanan naman. And now back to Balobo. Trying to make Loyola work defensively. Pero as you can see, ang taas din ng backline ng Loyola rito. Abo, good timing this time around. But quite strong on the second touch. Lopez, good control initially. And he earns a foul from Juano. And that sends us into this hydration break. 0-0 battle between Maharlika Taguig and Loyola FC. But so far, plenty of attempts for Loyola. Maharlika Taguig also getting into what they're trying to execute. It's just a matter of who blinks first here at this point. 27 minutes into the opening half. Maharlika Taguig and Loyola FC. Nakita nga natin na Maharlika Taguig picked up their second win of the season against Davao. And then they have 3 draws. The most recent being against Talion. That puts them up to 9 points total. 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. 11th match of the season now for Maharlika. For Loyola, only the 10th match for them, coming off back-to-back victories. 1-0 against Davao, 2-0 against the youth national team. some of the action here so far. Again, shots from Ivan Wano and Kurt Dizon. Sa kabila naman, it's yung mga cross na kagaya niyan, leading to a header from Ano, but Semblante was there and a high looping header at that. Hindi na rin nakakuha ni Terrence Smith. Maharlika Taguig wearing their white with again the pattern, no? A distinct pattern sa shoulder. Ang Loyola naman nakakulay bughaw, of course in true Loyola fashion, with some white and orange trim. Moments away as we return to the action here. 28 minutes have gone by, 0-0 so far between Loyola and Maharlika, two clubs who have been, you know, on quite a positive last few matches, to say the least, and sinusubukan pang pagandahin yung kanilang record. Loyola, in fact, already 13 points, tied with Davao, although Davao has the higher or the better goal difference. Number 7 na itong Loyola. May pagkakataon pang umangat to number 6. Now, as we all know, yung upper echelon or the upper tier, that's a different story. You have Kaya, you have Manila Digger, Cebu, nakabalik sa Magic 4 after a win over the weekend against the youth national team. And then you have one Taguig coming from behind to beat Stallion. Stallion naka-score doon, Abe Placito, and then back-to-back goals for one Taguig to sabihin na natin, to stun Stallion, who had the lead. Angat sa 19 points ang one Taguig. Number 4 so far. Stallion with 16 points. Number 5. Back to the action here, and Tisod Pinto. And this is going to be the first booking of the match. And it's Enzo Lucindo, I believe. Well, on the sliding challenge, mautak din itong si Pinto dahil alam niyang nag-slide itong si Lucindo. Doon siya dumaan to try and initiate the contact, pero medyo out of control na rin yung slide na yon for Enzo Lucindo. Just has to be careful. And that leads to a set piece here for Loyola, with some side spin into this delivery. And it's a corner, second corner of the match for Loyola. It's Aaron Vasquez delivering these corner set pieces. Good height once more. That one got a touch. Terrence Smith. Well, all for naught as Pinto fouled daw as he collided with Kenry Balobo. Let's take a look at the delivery first. That was Aaron Vasquez. Papunta rito kay Pinto. Terrence Smith clearing. Pero wala na. Sumubsob itong si Pinto papunta kay Balobo. Good work so far from Kenry Balobo. Also a great matchup yung dalawang yung counterparts, no? Balobo and Jesse Semblante. Abo rising to the top to meet that ball, trying to target Ano once more. And Loyola, again, di naman nagpapabaya as we are already in the 33rd minute, way past the half-hour mark of this contest. Mamaya pong alas 7, it's Mendiola and Manila Digger. Zambrano Lopez, and yun yung hinintay ng Loyola. Handball. Parang naipit yung bola doon sa midsection ni Zambrano. Set piece for Loyola pero medyo malayo ito. Vitualia still sends it forward. Flag is down. Iiwan na lang para kay Balobo. Good approach there coming from Terrence Smith using his heft of course para harangan yung offensive player. Quick 1-2 here. Digha lumipat sa kanan. Started this match playing the left and now sends it. Ooh! Vitualia getting fancy and creative with the clearance. Yun nga lang, a foul on Koki Narita, one of the foreigners here for Loyola. Speaking of foreign players, both Maharlika and Loyola starting the match with 3 foreign players and 8 locals, as we see that contact from Narita. Ito Maharlika, dun sa kanilang bench they have Ahmad Saidi, of course they have Desmond Ngay, Cooper Ross, Serge Caule. Sa kabila naman you have Leon Marcus Morimoto, Philip Anderson, Dijumani Burnett, familiar names. And meron din silang bagong foreigner itong Loyola, si Okamoto Natsu, who is Japanese and is from the Kawachi, Nagano City. Another new player here. So tatlo ang goalkeeper ng Loyola ngayon. Semblante of course, part of the action. You have Okamoto Natsu and si Shane Salino. Sa kabila naman, it's Javi Coscolwela, the backup keeper. Para rito kay Balobo, right on cue. Gives this one. Walang white shirt doon. Right now it's 50-50. That's the feeling we get out of the match. Loyola with more corners and more shots on target so far. But it doesn't feel that they have the edge, the glaring edge, in terms of who's going to win this match. Quick release for Maharlika. Could be a chance. Oh, but great defending there from Forosuelo. Completely delaying that one. Through pass sana yon. Now Maharlika will have to restart. Mahalaga, nandito na yung bola sa kanilang attacking half. They cover a decent amount of distance. Nagpalit na nga, no? Itong si Digha nandun na sa right wing. 1-2 again. The door shut tight by Loyola. Tumulong rin doon si Aaron Vasquez. More on Aaron Vasquez in just a while as this one. Ano? It is open, but the clearance there. Testy moments. Jesse Semblante out of the picture for a split second. Frank Ano doing his best to carve out some room and gain control of that ball, and this one will not be a problem for Semblante. And quick release again. Loyola naman. Counter attack. After counter-attack here, Wano nasa kaliwa, inahabol ni Terrence Smith. And another, that's a goal kick rather. Pero ito yung kanina. Well, Frank Ano, dishing it out. Papunta sana kay Darton Digha yung cutback. But, well, Loyola doing just enough para walang shot attempt from their counterparts. Otherwise, that could have been the opening goal. Semblante again out of the picture. Nag-commit na doon sa bandang kanan. O kanan niya. 38 minutes now. And again, clearance for Forosuelo. Doing just enough here. The defense on an individual level, sina Forosuelo, sina Vitualia, even Tobias, no, doing, quite the job here. Even Aaron Vasquez, again, one of the new signings here for Loyola. And again, they're able to dispossess yung kanilang mga kalaban rito. As all of a sudden, medyo kumulimlim rito. Forosuelo. Well, you can see the experience here from Pedro, in the PFL level. He knows what to do. He has that command of his area as one of the fullbacks here for Loyola. Dizon, bothered by two white shirts now. And that one forcing him to go to Forosuelo once more. But Loyola, you get that feeling that they have this match right where they want it. Tas meron pa silang mga Burnett, Anderson, and Andes, Tacardon. So pwedeng bunutin ni Coach Roxy Dorlas in terms of just the overall pacing of this match. Loyola doesn't seem, having that urgency right now. They know they have it in control. Digha, great through pass there, but a decent job as well from Tobias, although he surrenders a corner, first corner for Maharlika. That was quite a pass from Dalton Digha. Dalawa ang dinaanan noon, threading the needle, and that leads to the first corner for Maharlika. 40 minutes now, about 5 more minutes of action plus added. And you don't see it on your screens, pero itong si Dijumani Burnett, parang nagwa-warm up na rito. Could be the first sub for Loyola. We're about to find out, but first things first, an in-swinger. Here's the delivery with some backspin. It looks like another corner. Doon naman sa kabila, that was last touch on a player from Loyola. And si Aristorenas naman ang magde-deliver from the left corner. Mukhang in-swinger din ito. Here's the corner set piece. A scramble here. And a lot of shots, and it's finally in. Oh, no goal. No goal, says the referee. Short-lived celebration there. Oh, Jesse Semblante. Let's see what developed here. Vasquez got a touch. Medyo slight bicycle doon, and then Semblante had to commit, of course. Ano also involved. And meron ng pito even before that shot. Almost but not quite there, and Semblante had to save that twice. Maharlika making the most out of this lull to rehydrate. 42 minutes now. Oh, that was of course testy moment once more for Loyola, as they had to pull off all the stops. Maharlika came close to the opening goal of the match, pero pito ang itinawag ni referee Chris Mark Nanyola. But again, the past few minutes have been fruitful for Maharlika. They earned 2 corners. They got that ball where they want it. Just have to do a better job of course, finding the openings here. Loyola defense, nabanggit natin, hindi rin naman nagpapabaya rito. And Jesse Semblante will get that ice spray treatment for now. Ito naman si Kenry Balobo. heavily involved in the action as well. Had to deny a couple of shots from distance from Loyola. And so far, so good for both keepers. If that's, one of the sub-storylines here. 0-0 battle between Loyola and Maharlika. And now Semblante, who earned the goal kick, of course. Back to the live action we go. Final 2 minutes here. Sudo back heels it. Papunta sana kay Wano. Talagang hindi ka pwedeng pumikit dito against Loyola. In just a matter of 2 passes, they get that ball deep into their attacking third. Sudo against 2. And out to the middle, but that one a high looper from Peñalosa. A lot of bottom on that ball. And Kenry Balobo didn't really have to challenge that one. A bit of a press here now for Loyola, trying to make it difficult for Maharlika to advance. Vitualia, Sudo, bothered by 2. Sudo pa rin. Pinto gets in the picture. And now Pinto and Zambrano Lopez gets tagged. Zambrano Lopez, ayun, napatid ni Pinto. But a bit of pressure here for Loyola. Of course, papatapos na ang ating first half. Sinusubukang maka-nakaw ng isa. And now Dizon, bothered by 2. Hindi rin nagpapabaya itong Maharlika as we have 4 minutes of added time. Pinto trying to keep that ball. Pero yung momentum niya napasubsub bahagya dito kay Zambrano Lopez, and that's an abrupt stop to that sequence. They got that ball to the box, but no shot creation for Loyola. 4 minutes of added time. That's pretty much a decent amount, and that's minimum of 4, of course. Si Mick John Pineda ang ating 4th official. A cross here. Sudo, 1 against 1. Kasuha Sudo, that one ricochets off the defense. It will count as a shot. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo dito. Pinto, it's a foul. Was that inside the box? Mukhang free kick lang, and that's right there on the edge of the box. Let's take a look at this. Well, first the shot from Sudo. Deflection from Saldivar, sacrificing himself. And then Pinto. Yep, that was outside the box. A close call there for Brandon Zambrano Lopez. But it's, of course, an opening here for Loyola. Diyan mo magagamit yung laki ni Terence Smith. Aristorena is also part of that wall. You have 4 players making up that wall, trying to make it difficult. Darlton Dighan dyan din. And then Balobo, of course, last minute instructions, last second reminders rather for his teammates. Balobo directing. So it's a 4-man wall. Ivan Wano and Koki Narita both nearby, although it kind of looks like it's going to be Ivan Wano. Saldivar, hihiga na rin. Players do that just in case tumalon yung mga players from the wall. So it bounces off the wall. So a solid stop there for Maharlika. About 2 more minutes here of added time. Pinto gets this one. Loyola, they recycle. Pinto. Mawawala ang bola. Good job on the part of Ano. Maharlika naman ang tatakbo. Quick 1-2. Into the half space. But that one delayed and eventually denied by Loyola. Sila naman, Dizon, the captain. Pinto, quick turn. Looks like all ball from Brandon Lopez. Here's the cross. It ends up with Vitualia. And that one, an obvious push from Saldivar. As this could be the final spell of the first half for Loyola. They will take their time. Tobias. Wano trying to turn quickly. But the ball not with him. May oras pa tayo rito for Loyola and also for Maharlika. Have to complete the stop. Well, they lose it. Lopez. From the midfield, Maharlika. Ano turns. Sends this one for Dalton Digha. But Vitualia was there to bother again. Sudo. Oh, great through ball for Vitualia. Overlap sila rito. Here's the pass straight to the midst of Kenry Balobo. And that's how the opening 45 minutes end. Dito po sa Philippines Football League. Maharlika Taguig FC 0 and Loyola FC 0. Plenty of action to say the least. Both squads getting their attempts, getting the ball to their to where they want it to be, executing yung kanilang mga sets. But 45 minutes, not enough for the opening goal, as it is 0-0 as we enter the halftime break. Maharlika Taguig and Loyola. More action when we return. This is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 on matchday.ph. Back inside the Binyan Football Stadium here in Laguna as we are still in a scoreless deadlock so far. Maharlika, Taguig FC, and Loyola FC, but no shortage of action and attempts and chances for both clubs as we take a look at some of the first half highlights here. Well, that one close from Kazuha Sudo early on, and then quite obvious the approach here for Maharlika is to target Frank Ano there. Kung ano man yung entry point nila, be it from the wing or from the center space. And then they also have yung mga diagonal na ganyan. Raymond Abo, part of their offense. Sa kabila naman, Kurt Dizon from distance. Kendry Balobo needing to save that one. Maya-maya pa si Ivan Wano naman from pretty much the same area. And then Balobo again doing the work. There was this high looping header as well coming from Ano. And then of course Pinto and Sudo heavily involved in the build-up for Loyola. Sa kabilang banda naman, it was Ano trying to spot. Ito si Dalton Tigha. Couldn't get the ball there. Well, no thanks to the defense from Loyola. Quite a physical encounter as well. Lots of fouls left and right. Ito yung tsansa ng Loyola from just the top of the box. Vitwalia also with that creation. And then there was also that scramble inside the box. Doon naman sa kabila where Maharlika almost thought they'd score. As we take a look at some of the numbers here. Quite a 50-50 match here. There were stretches na we felt okay, Loyola had it in control. There were some moments that Maharlika was playing a good stretch, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of really just creating as well. Both clubs also garnering some corner set pieces. And moments away from the start of the second half na silip nga natin, there are some changes here. There at the bottom of your screens. Ito na nga, no? Dijumani Burnett and Leon Marcus Morimoto. Sa kabila naman, Serge Caule. Of course, always a threat. And si Aaron Vasquez ang papalitan ni Morimoto. Vasquez, foreign-based Filipino, is trying to make a name for himself as well. Sa kabila naman, Frank Ano pinagpahinga na, and it's going to be the much more experienced Serge Caule taking that mantle. Dijumani Burnett also ipinasok na rin. Isa rin sa mga options nila yan. Si Burnett plays sort of, that attacking midfield role, especially on offense, and they've kept Pinto in. So Burnett and Pinto, sila ngayon yung nag-uusap as we are moments away from the start of the second half. Again, Philippines Football League action here. Napapanood nyo po live and exclusive on matchday.ph. Maharlika in white, Loyola in blue. And we're off. Maharlika with the first possession here in the second half. And trying to involve itong si Caule kaagad. Pinto. Nasabitan ni Rilio Raza. And Loyola will earn their first possession of the second half. So Ivan Wano ang pinalitan ni Burnett rito. Interesting choice there for Coach Roxy Dorlas. Give and take. Oh, great through ball there, but Terrence Smith able to establish. And on the pass back, andun ang depensa ng Maharlika. Loyola will have to earn the distance once more. Sudo, Vitwalia, they form that triangle, and now papunta dito sa gitna. They swing it over to the right side. Morimoto, fresh off the bench, 1-2. Morimoto. Bibigay sa gitna, Pinto. And now there's Burnett. With some space. Fakes it, takes it, and saved by Balobo. A way to set the tone early here in the second half. Sa kabila naman, Serge Caule. Quick counter-attack here for Maharlika. Couple of passes and it's with Abo, although in contention. And the ball is out. But Loyola will have to cover the entire length of the field. Oh, look at this. Forcing Terrence Smith to kind of get in that deflecting motion and then the shot. But fortunately, Balobo was there. 0-0 pa rin tayo rito early on in the second half. Both clubs